Here we see a picture of the community called the Crossings, and you can see the lot laid out there in yellow, very close to the bridge, and you can see the river makes a beautiful horseshoe bend around the entire community. It's quite a beautiful, beautiful community, beautiful spot with wonderful people. Here we have the community center, one of the common lands. We have the river down in front of us. Here we have the picnic pavilion, and then off in the background we have some temporary camping that is allowed. You can see the campers back there along the river. We can see that we've got a basketball court there, and we've got some swings for the young people right there. Very nice community center there. Here we have the lot itself. You can see the view. The hill on the other side has got the river down at the very bottom. You can see the trees in front of us there separate the lot from one to the other. Some beautiful views off into the distance, seeing the mountains there. The area where the grass is cut, that includes the lot. And we can see there a little red flag in different places. The property is very well marked with the boundaries. The red flags are what we call a point on line. We have some red flags at the beginning of the property by the road, so you can see where it begins, and then the lot lines go down to the river sort of in a left angle. They don't go straight down the hill, they go off to the left. And you can see this upper portion right here. Here we are down by the river there. We've got our person in there for scale. We can see some of the river there. It's one of the cleanest rivers in West Virginia, and just on the other side of the woods there is the river, and this shows the end of the lot or along the river. Then we can see in the background there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a property line where the neighbor has put in a garden. This lower area where the grass has been cut, this includes the lot. There's the neighbor's fence, his property line, showing where he's put in a garden, and you can see this area is very fertile land, would be ideal for a garden. Back up the hill here in just a minute. There we are. We can see the neighbor's house there, and that's his house there, the neighbor, and then very nice house. Then through the trees there, we see the house site looking back up the hill with the river behind us. The grass has been cut on the property, so it makes it very easy walking. You can see the path going down to the river from about midway up. The pathway goes down to the floodplain. Behind us is the obvious building site, which is out of the floodplain. Through the trees, you can see through the trees are the river and the lower area down there where it's be great for gardening. That's again the neighbor's house, a few other neighbor houses. The area where the grass has been cut is the property. You can see the red flag, which is a point on the line. And again, more shots looking down to the lower area of the lot, the lower half. You can see the flag on the distance there, the red flag. That's one of the property lines going across there. And you can see a beautiful view off in the distance there of the mountains. Then we've got the ravine on the right here in front of us where the trees are. That's on the property. The trees go in there, headed back toward the road. Up the hill there is the road area, and there's my wife. Right here is where the perk test was done, and you can see the neighbor's house there to the right. Again, more shots in the distance, and the big hill on the other side that you see has the river down below in front of you, And because the hill is so steep, it's very private. Nobody's going to be building on the other side. So the area down by the river is going to stay very private for you. Here we have the ravine looking back up toward the road. And then you can see the little bit of the road right there coming in, community road. And you can see my car parked right there. I just came in and pulled in the driveway there. Here we are downstream just a little bit looking back toward the lot. The lot is pretty close to the bridge that we're going to show you in just a minute. You can see the beautiful Cacapen River right there. This is a launch area where you can launch inner tubes and kayaks and canoes. Here's the bridge crossing the Cacapen River. That's why it's called the Crossings. Here we have a photo, still photo, looking upstream from the bridge that we just looked at. And you can see how beautiful and lush the river is and the trees behind it. This actually shows part of the lot just upstream there. Here we have a still photo of the lot itself looking at the river from the opposite direction, looking downstream. Quite beautiful and easy access to the river. And finally, the last of the photos in this little video shows the lot again looking in the direction of the river, which is at the bottom of the hill there. Quite a beautiful sight. Beautiful mountains, beautiful community, beautiful property. Thank you for watching.